On today's Biscuit, Min Min is confirmed for Smash, Crash Bandicoot 4 is revealed, a new mystery IP has additional details from an online job listing, and your favorite NES games now available in 3D. Time to break out the fancy butter, because this is the Game Biscuit. Welcome to the Game Biscuit. My name is Nick, and thanks for joining me on the very first episode. The idea here being that we're going to give you some bite-sized, biscuit-sized, if you will, information about all the new gaming news that's been coming along, and of course some commentary and some fun stuff as well. Thanks for joining me on this very first episode. So let's hop right into it. Our first story here is, and this was just confirmed hours before I, of course, filmed this episode, which is that Min Min from the ARMS series has been confirmed to be the newest fighter in the Smash series. Now, we did know that the fighter number 6 was going to be a representative from the ARMS series, and this video here of Kirby and Captain Falcon having some ramen together. That's better than the reveal itself, quite frankly. But yeah, so Min Min is from the ARMS game, a competitive fighting game on the Nintendo Switch. Frankly, I'm surprised ARMS didn't get a fighter in Smash sooner. But hey, you know, better late than never to the party. And of course, this video is making people try to figure out which fighter it was going to be. Sakurai was crafty. He got some hype going by saying, hey, it's going to be an ARMS fighter, but which one? And so everyone tried to speculate. They had a free ARMS weekend to build up some hype behind the franchise. It's a series I'd like to get into, but I've just got so many games I got to play already. I've never actually played ARMS for myself, but have seen it played. Looks like a lot of fun. And someone Kirby some more noodles. Captain Falcon's hogging them all. But yeah, that is Min Min right there. She is revealed as the next Smash fighter. Of course, there's her card right there. And very cool stage. I'm liking that. I'm liking the theme song that comes along with it. Looks like she'll be kind of a melee fighter with some very long reach, as is appropriate for an ARMS character. Of course, my question is, will the amiibo come out? Obviously, I would like to know, because Piranha Plant's the only DLC character that's gotten an amiibo. But very cool news, breaking news really, in the Smash world, that Min Min will be joining the fight very soon, and plenty more other representatives from the Smash franchise for the Smash franchise from that will be part of the second Smash Pass of characters. Many more yet to be. I think 4 more characters yet to be revealed on that roster. And the next big update is that Crash Bandicoot 4 had its reveal trailer today. Now, we kind of knew that this was happening. There was a leak. I think it was like a Taiwan website had the MSRB information and all that published along with the game title. So we knew this was coming as of a day ago. But this is still a big shock to me. And what really gets me excited is this is the first numbered Crash game. Not Smash Bandicoot. That would be fun, though. In 22 years. The last game was released in 1998. And so with an October release, this thing will be just under 22 years since the last game in the franchise. I thought as a Mega Man fan, rather, I had it tough waiting in between games. But, boy, you Crash fans really had it rough. Now, this game is going to be made by Toys for Bob. They've got a lot of history to them, but most recently they're known for creating the Insane Crash trilogy remaster, as well as the Spyro Reignited trilogy. So it's really cool that we saw enough success from those games back in with this game back in 2017 with the trilogy that it was warranted to create an all-new game. And I'm really looking forward to see what Toys for Bob does with an entirely new game from the ground up, rather than just having to remake what's already there. Just from what you saw there, where you saw some really cool stuff that not only is Coco and Crash playable, but also there was some snippets of Cortex, the game's villain, playable as well. The worlds look awesome. I'm seeing some 60 frames per second gameplay. I know the original remastered trilogy on consoles was 30, but on PC, the later release was at 60. The only reason why I nitpick about the frames per second on console is, if you haven't played Crash Bandicoot, it is a very, very precise and demanding platformer. It requires you to really be paying attention to your environments and pace yourself, but also very precise platforming, very easy to miss jumps. So you really need all the frames you can get to make that an easier process. So I guess more to come on that, but we do have an October 2020 confirmed release date for Crash 4. It's about time. Love the title. Very clever. All right, and on to another interesting tidbit of information from Bungie. We now know a little bit more about the new live game service that they are trying to unveil, or rather develop, to kind of complement the Destiny 2 universe. Right now, Destiny 2 is their big thing. Of course, Bungie reacquired the rights to that, and now they are remaking kind of Destiny 2 from the ground up to be more of an MMO, their original vision for the game. Instead of just of an action shooter, I guess is what they're trying to do with it. And so with the 3 new expansions announced for Destiny 2 that are kind of removing planets and taking it in a completely different direction from what I can see, it's interesting that this new IP is also popping up as well. So hat tip to thegamepost.com for this article talking about this project, which is codenamed as Matter. Is a lighthearted and whimsical RPG featuring necromancy dungeons, weapons, and armor. And of course, it's also going to have a similar online service style gameplay, playing with friends, probably akin to Destiny 2, as that is an established formula for Bungie. Definitely isn't going to be Destiny 2 related, in my opinion, because the lighthearted and whimsical part of it is really more of a really the polar opposite, right? Destiny 2 is very story heavy and takes itself pretty seriously. So I think that we know for a fact that Destiny 3 is not going to be a thing. That was stated outright by Bungie. And down here also, there was an interview with the CEO of Bungie, Pete Parsons, where he said that they're looking. This doesn't give any concrete information, mind you, but more that just that they have a path to not only transform Destiny, but also have additional franchises within the marketplace. So that part's pretty exciting. And of course, the big expansions for Destiny 2. It sounds like Bungie's really got a vision long-term for what they want to see happen with both new and existing IPs. Just a tidbit of information that I thought was pretty cool. And finally, on today's Biscuit, now, you may have heard of this already. There is a 3D emulator that has been making the viral video rounds. I know it definitely came across my Facebook feed more than once, called 3D Sen. Now, this is an NES emulator with a twist in that it is specifically designed to take certain ROMs, like Super Mario Bros. 3 in the image that you can see right here, and transforming it into a 3D game. Really more of a 2.5D of you have the sprites, but you also have the 3D environment that they interact with. And this is a one-of-a-kind thing, and it's so cool to finally see after all these years. I remember seeing a preview of a Mega Man stage, Mega Man 2 way back in the day, and thinking this is so awesome, but it was way early in development. Now this thing has an official Steam release. It released on, I believe, June 19th, just before the weekend there. So yeah, the idea is select games will actually convert into 3D. It has some additional information that it knows, okay, I have Mario 3 here, I can make the blocks look like this, I can make the coins look like this, as well as a camera that can actually move around. I'll show you this this release trailer for it. You can see racing games. I mean, it's so cool because we have remasters of games and remakes and that kind of thing, but it's so cool to see this totally new 2D experience, but in a game that hasn't changed at all, right? These are the same games that you grew up with, but just completely reimagined. That looks so cool. I especially like the Mario 3 here, where the blocks are completely three-dimensional. Oh yeah, this is the Batman NES game. And I want to get it just to play a Mega Man title in this new 2.5D style. So really cool what they're doing here. I'm really happy for them that they finally got a release. 5 years of development is how long this thing has been going on. And I do remember the early videos. What's not to like? Here's Mega Man 3 in action. Zelda? Come on. Zelda in 2.5D? Are you kidding me? So congratulations to them, and hope to see a lot more of these games supported for that kind of upscaling capabilities. Well, everybody, that's going to about do it for today's episode of the Game Biscuit. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll have new videos coming up daily for you. And until next time, that's the Biscuit. Thanks for watching, everybody.